what was it like to feel the energy of the crowd, to watch LeBron doing what he was doing, AD what he was doing, D'Lo, and then to win this series against that team?
It's amazing, to say the least. We wish we could have got it done, in 5 at third place. But, to do it here in front of our fans is a lot of fun. And for them, the 3 that you named, the performances that they had tonight, both ends of the floor, I thought AD was way more effective than even what the stat sheet shows. Just backline of defense, making it tough for them to get anything in the paint. Anytime you have Ja go 3 for 16, Bane go 5 for 16, you have a really good opportunity to, win those games by big. And like I said, it was great to do it here.
Jovan?
Austin, can you take us through the moment of you with the Euro step into the reverse and then you and LeBron kind of doing the little Euro dance in the lane?
Yeah, this game is a lot of emotion and instincts, and you have fun with the game when the game provides you to have fun. I told him on the sideline, thank you for coming over and not leaving me on an island by myself doing it. When he come over, I was like, oh, okay, I got another one with me, so let's do it again. But it was a lot of fun.
Kurt Sandoval, and we'll do Gerard on Channel 11.
Austin, I'm curious, what wisdom did you take out of what LeBron told you guys after the game?
Tonight?
Yeah.
It's always good to, win the series, but, the job's not finished. We have another series coming up, either SAC or the Warriors, and, we'll enjoy this one tonight. And then tomorrow, next days, when we figure out who we play, we'll lock in on whoever that is and go compete to win another series. He said, obviously this is my first time in the playoffs, and he said every step gets harder, as you would expect. So it's not really, spending too much time enjoying this is enjoy it, but, there's still more work to do.
Dave?
Austin, one of your opponents this series called LeBron old. It got a lot of attention. Does he ever seem like a 38-year-old to you? And does he ever seem like one of your peers, 24 years old?
No, he honestly seems about 18. He acts like he's 18. He's very childish in a great way. So, no. But at the same time, I grew up, I watched a game of basketball. So seeing him play for, as long as he's played, some days I sit back, and it's more so when I go home and family members, friends are really bring it to my attention that, that I'm on a team with him, is really when I sit back and think about how crazy it is, how long he's been doing this, but how youthful he is at the same time.
Austin, over here. Since the trade deadline, you guys were the #1 ranked defense in the NBA, but tonight it was purely next level stuff. Every time they swung the ball, you guys were connected. They had a hand in the face from the opening tip. How did it get to this level tonight? Was it a conversation? Was it film? What did it?
We didn't want to go back to Memphis, to say the least. You wanted to end it here tonight, home court. So we were super locked in. From film this morning, you could tell that there was a sense of urgency on, that side of the ball. And I remember, I think it was late in the third, I missed a rotation. I think we were up 30 at the point, and first person I see is Brian staring at me like, we ain't doing that. You gotta get there. And that's the attention to detail that, we needed. I messed up, and I needed to be held accountable. So it's just those little things that when you have a group of guys that you can look at someone and be like, you messed up. That's your rotation or that's your box out, and nobody take it too serious. Just take the message for what it is and learn from it is, special, and that'll take you a long way.
Hey, Austin, obviously this year has been a bit of a roller coaster. I had a lot of ups and downs. This squad, though, seems like you found something really special. If you had to kind of summarize this specific team, this squad this year in one word, what word would that be?
Oh, that's tough. Together would be the word. Do I need to elaborate on that? You asked for one word. Nah, I mean, I think you could tell by really just what I was talking about. You can hold each other accountable. You can have tough conversations in game. You know, if I come down and I miss D-Lo on a swing, he can come to me and tell me, like, swing it. And I'm not taking it, you know, any type of way. Because I know next possession, if his roles reverse, then he's going to get off of it and pass it and make the extra pass and, you know, really just play the right way. So that's really it. And, you know, everybody is really connected on, you know, on the court, off the court. You know, it's just a group of guys that, you know, enjoy being around one another.
Last question.
Austin, ready? This is obviously your first playoff series. How do you think it went just for you?
Great, we won. You know, that 1 for 7 from 3 tonight, but I have no worries in the world. We win the series regardless of, you know, numbers. I remember it talked about, I think it was game 4, you know, AD's numbers weren't good, but if you went in there and talked to him, you've seen his expression, and you would have thought he was 18 for 25 from the field with 40 points, just because, you know, the happiness of winning. And that's really all that matters, is winning the game and series. Appreciate y'all.
Momentum's a funny thing. It can come and go quickly. How are you guys able to build it so fast tonight and never let go of it?
Just getting off to a good start. I think every game, the team that got off to a great start kind of had a better chance of winning. And tonight, we wanted to make sure we got off to a good start, and we did that.
Dave?
Deal over here. You've played, 16 or 17 playoff games in your career. Never had shot better than 50% from the floor before. Playoff career high 31 today. Had that been something that had ever been kind of in your mind frame, that had been a thing? And what allowed you tonight to break through?
I mean, it just happens like that, honestly. You got a lot of great talent in the playoffs, from the first round to the second round to the third round. And to dominate the game the way you dominate the game throughout the regular season is tough. It's tough. So to be in a position to actually make the shots I've been making the shots I've been taking, making the shots I've been working on my whole career. So to finally make some is definitely a good feeling, but the win was better, to be honest.
D'Lo, how dominant was AD defensively in this series?
Huge. I don't want it to go unnoticed with everything that's going on, but the fact that he was not scoring some games but always dominating the game defensively is huge for our team, and he's more than capable when he's on the floor.
Mike?
D'Angelo, just wonder what the evolution has been since you got here at the deadline, and kind of how the confidence of this team has evolved, and if it makes a difference to kind of actually win a playoff series now and reinforce some of what you guys had seen really from the start of how you started playing together.
I think that's it right there. I don't think it was a confidence lacker for our group. I think the energy since we made that trade or made that decision to bring guys here, we had an energy that was kind of contagious with our group, and that was one thing we could control. And we always came with that energy every day on the plane, on the bus. We always wanted to make sure we were still us, and we brought our us to this team, you know, and it trickled down, and it was contagious. And guys, from the younger guys, kind of fell in the line, and it allowed everybody to want to see the next guy do better, play for the next guy. One guy falls, the whole team's there. And that's the little thing you don't see, but for a team to be lacking that, you won't notice it. But for a team to have that, you'll recognize it. So I just think that's what the team was lacking, and we brought that.
Mark?
D'Angelo, it looks like that anytime you make a big shot or big play, you're really embracing the crowd support. What did those moments mean to you tonight, especially in the context of what this game meant?
Definitely a big game, so anytime you can make big shots in a big game, it's going to be a good feeling. I mean, I know the crowd plays a major part in giving us energy, and, you know, it also taking the life out of another team as well when they have the chance to. So forces teams to call timeouts and things like that when the crowd gets involved too. So we got one of the best fan bases in the world globally. So to have that on our backside and know that we can use that to our advantage when we're playing at home, I think it's a good problem to have.
Last question.
D'Lo, you said a few weeks ago that you weren't specifically a point guard on this team. You sure look like one out there tonight.
I don't think so. I think just taking advantage of what the game gives you. If the game allows me to score, I score the ball, which is a scoring guard, shooting guard, right? If the game allows me to pass and I have 10 assists, then I think that's when I'm considered a point guard that game. But being able to dominate the game on however they're guarding me forces me to be a basketball player. So sometimes they trap me, sometimes they don't guard me as heavy. Sometimes you see the best defender on me. That's when you got to take what the game's giving you, and that's what I've been trying to do.
Thanks, Steve.
Yep.